These are man-hating women that are standing outside. This is what it's about. They think the husband did it. They're crazy. They've lost their mind.
Do you know why
they're waving for a murderer?
Do you know why the woman is in a wheelchair? Did you even notice that she's
couldn't care less. She's a murderer.
Because she jumped out the window after this happened.
So she should. They say that Lindsay was in psychosis. I think these women are suffering from psychosis. They've been watching too many true crime Netflix dramas. You know, this was a incredibly privileged woman, incredibly wealthy. She had a nanny, and she's still complaining that she needed help. She could not have got more help from the system that she already have received. This is a murderer who strangled her children one by one. One of the boys ran away, and she chased him down and killed him.
Laurie Watkins.
What you just said was absolutely disgusting.
Thank you.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you.
And you can hear that he's not. Okay?
Why? Because it's true.
You clearly don't care, so pipe down.
I don't care. And by the way, men watching this, if you have a woman sat next to you on the sofa who is defending this murderer, you got to think deeply about this. I've seen weddings.
So we need to have some empathy with.
Talk to your women and find out what are they thinking. They're defending this woman. It's
I don't think anybody's defending what she did, but you can have empathy for what she went through and how she.
I know many women that this has happened to. No, they did not kill their children, but they also, what you failed to mention.
Well, they should be commended because they did.
I've had it with you.
Oh my God, they should be commended. They didn't
and
kill their children. She's a murderer. These women are cheering.
I'm done.
Now, for those of you who don't know who this donut in a dress is defending right now, she's defending one of the most evil women on the planet right now. It's a woman called Lindsay Clancy, who sent her husband on errands and then strangled all 3 of their kids with resistance bands. And then she tried to herself, but she ended up paralyzing herself from the waist down. She's admitted to killing her kids, and now a bunch of women and her lawyers are trying to say she had postpartum psychosis. She didn't do it on purpose. She was seeing fucking demons. All this crap, when really she's just fucking evil. And you got donuts like this that are coming on live TV defending her, calling normal people like this guy who think the whole thing's sick, disgusting. You got a bunch of other women dressed in pink defending her outside court. You got a bunch of lunatics on social media trying to prove that she's innocent.
We're here to send one message, and that message is that it should not take tragedy for people to start paying attention to mental health.
I believe that women deserve support, and Lindsay didn't receive the support that she deserved.
We love you, Lindsay, and we're here for you. We're here to show support and love for her.
All right, he did it. Patrick did it. Patrick's the one who did it. Not Lindsay. Patrick did it. Because, you know, I also heard that women typically don't strangle.
What?
One of my sister-in-laws, it could be one of my best friends, and it could be me.
Huh?
We are hearing her. We see that she tried everything. And I really do believe that she went into a state of psychosis.
I feel like the system failed her.
The worst part is none of these women, including this donut in a dress, seem to have any empathy for the kids. You don't hear them mention the kids. They're only talking about Lindsay fucking Clancy. They've raised $1 million for the lunatic. It's seriously crazy how many women are actually defending her.
To get home, she looks at you and says, "Oh, the kids are in the basement?" No. That's not how that works.
So,
her Apple Watch charger was off. There was footprints found in her bedroom, and she was wearing socks. Tell me how that adds up. Her body temperature being 82 degrees when it's supposed to be 96.8. That is literally...
She was also outside in the snow, though.
It doesn't matter.
She could have got cold.
For 5 minutes. If that last baby was able to be resuscitated, it's like taking an ice bath. When I go and take an ice bath, does my body temperature drop to 82 degrees?
Know.
No, it doesn't.
But, so you're telling me Lindsay Clancy did not kill her kids?
I would die on that hill. And you know what? When this case gets solved, I promise you I'll laugh in your face.
Man, you gotta leave your woman if she's defending this Lindsay Clancy woman. You gotta leave her. How can you have kids with a woman that's defending a woman that's admitted to killing her 3 kids? Why waste your time with a woman like that? See, this woman right here, the one in the green especially, she's like the leader of the demon clan. The evil grin and the way the eyes twitch. Something possessing this woman. Now, obviously, everyone's been going mad at this woman because what the fuck is she doing? She stood there like a little fangirl for this Lindsay Clancy woman, grinning after 3 kids have been strangled with resistance bands. And obviously because she's not mentally sane, she responded while she was drunk.
Last week I walked back in with spinach in my teeth. So when I was late after having to deal with the Luigi Mangione crisis.
Oh, Mangione.
I love how everyone's really giving preconceived notions. But yet, you're sitting in your living rooms giving X, Y, and Z.
And you're in the courtroom laughing and giggling.
Every single day, I would love to know what your thoughts are.
Brittany Romano with Vanity Fair is the girl in the green dress. Brittany posted a picture of her and Lindsay Clancy together as children back on August 1st. Why in the world would she think that this behavior is appropriate? But if you claim that you are friends with Brittany or know Brittany.
So this dickhead's actually really proud of the fact that she was friends with this girl. She's loving the attention as well. She wants to be in the eye. It says update, she just had her credentials pulled by Vanity Fair. She needs to be pulled by society and put in some sort of psychiatric unit. The forensic psychologist himself that evaluated Lindsay Clancy thinks that Lindsay fabricated her hallucination story.
I found the account of hallucinations to be, as she described it, it would be very, very unusual to experience it that way. Never having, not before, not since, constantly for 18 minutes. However, if this was a thought, an unwelcome, intrusive thought, but still a thought, that's basically this is your last chance, you have to kill the kids so you can kill yourself, then that would be consistent with thoughts that she'd been experiencing for some time. It was going to be very difficult for her to do this in a way that made sense.
Her behavior was calm and cooperative? Yes. Didn't see anything about her behavior that would indicate to you that she was responding to some type of voices or hallucination that you couldn't see? Not during my evaluation. Did you speak to Ms. Clancy again? During that meeting, she denied suicidal intent, correct? That's correct. She denied homicidal intent, correct? Yes. She denied having auditory or visual hallucinations, correct? Yes. She reported her mood as okay, is that correct? Yes.
Hi, Lindsay. I'm Dr. Sterling. I don't even know if you're allowed to watch videos like this, if someone can show it to you. I don't know. But I want you to know that I believe you. From my perspective as an OBGYN, I believe that you were over-functioning throughout your entire postpartum period. I am blown away by how hard you were working to get better, while also working as a mom. I've got 3 kids. I know how much work it is, even when you are mentally well. It's so hard to take care of 3 kids. Obviously, hindsight's 20/20, but I don't know what else you could have done. What the fuck? You were far beyond what should be expected of a single individual. You have galvanized us women, and I'm not quite ready to tell my story yet, but when I eventually do, it's going to be because you came first. So thank you. We believe you. We are proud of how hard you advocated and how hard you tried for yourself.
There's a lot of people out there that are doing a great job of finding out who these women that are supporting this lunatic are and actually reporting them to their companies and getting them fired. You might think, oh, that's not fair, you know, freedom of speech. If you don't want a lunatic working for your company, that's fine in my opinion. I don't want someone that supports killers, baby killers in my company, and I've got the right to do that. Freedom of speech don't mean freedom of consequences.
Hi, my name is Quinn Pratt, and I like going around on the internet and finding people who are in childcare services and say that they thought and fantasized about taking their own children's lives, and I report them to their employers. And today I got confirmation of a few of them who've been fired. So, Maria F. from Utah, you were a babysitter. You've been fired. Leslie P. from Massachusetts, you were a babysitter and you've been fired. Gabrielle V. from Texas, you were a nurse. You've been fired. And Jocelyn L. from New York, you were a nurse and you've been fired. You see, being part of the whole conspiracy theory of Lindsay Clancy and that her husband actually did it is neither here nor there. But when you post videos saying that you too have had thoughts of taking your own child's life when you are in childcare in some sort of way, yeah, you have no business being around other children.
Yeah, exactly. I've been doing this for 20 years, and this is the first time I've seen people who affiliate and recognize and say, this person has a psychosis, and I there should be treated special because I had the same psychosis. So I've had clients, and I have clients currently, where we are taking their messages from TikTok where they've said, hey, I have this particular delusion. It is a delusion. It is a psychosis. It is a homicidal or suicidal ideation. And we have filed motions to restrict their rights, to have the children removed, to have a forensic evaluation, a mental health evaluation. This is about children, not about parent rights. And so when it's framed the way that it's been framed by these supporters, it's framed in a way of, let's focus on me and my rights. Well, if you look at Lindsay Clancy, she had a husband who made $400 grand. She had a mother, a father. She had multiple doctors. She had more help than anyone that I have had. I represent a lot of women. I've never had anyone with that much help. And so when I look at like, what's the defect here? Well, the defect has to do with how people are identifying with the child killer. 100%. I've already been consulting with some men in custody cases where their baby mama has been doing the solidarity hold a heart thing with the Lindsay Clancy stuff. And he's like, hey, this woman's got all kinds of former depressive issues. She's had self-harm issues. This now is evidence and validation that I have of that fact. Concern based upon, prior allegations with no evidence, but allegations of hitting the kids. And so, yeah, we're going to go and swing for the fences, and we're going to try to strip this woman from having visitation rights. I want to be able to have a forensic psychiatrist interview this woman, just see just how wackadoodle she is. And we're going to use her TikTok posts.
I can't even call these women donuts. These women are complete retards. It says women on TikTok believe Lindsay Clancy's innocent based on her astrological sign. It's not even a joke. Leos don't kill Geminis do, because her husband's a Gemini. Leos don't kill their cubs. Nope, not buying it. Yeah, even when she admitted it, you fucking div. If he's a Gemini and she's a Leo, it was toxic between them. He did it. That's all I need to know.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
It's been a while, but I have to pop on here just to say that I've been following this Lindsay Clancy trial, especially as a mother of two who dealt with a lot of postpartum mental illness. And, just following all their birth charts and birthdays and zodiac signs. He did it. He did it. He did it. He's a Gemini man. His birthday is June 15th. I'm a Gemini woman.
I've already gone over the forensic astrology charts that show that the perpetrator is a male.
I'm telling you all right now, when the South Node goes into Cancer in March of 2028, the South Node is going to transit over Patrick Clancy's moon in Cancer. He's going to be having eclipses over his natal moon.
Lindsay Clancy's birth chart. It's so crazy. I need the birth time.
Maybe the one good thing that comes out of this situation is it exposes thousands of mentally unwell women, and it also saves a bunch of men from marrying these lunatic women, because like I said, if you're with a woman that supports this shit, then save yourself and leave.